Welcome to this workout specifically for scoliosis. We are going to get started sitting. So something to note is I want you to find a comfortable place to sit. I'm going to start cross-legged like this, and I know this isn't going to be comfortable for all of you. So if you need to, you're going to grab a couple blankets or a block and sit up on that, okay? And we're going to start with a few deep breaths. Really important with scoliosis is to make sure that we can breathe into both sets of ribs. So I want you to take your hands and place them on the ribs on either side, either like I'm doing here, or you can just cross in front of your body and to the other side, okay? So take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And just give me about 3 more like this. Again, really important if you want to start getting those ribs and your spine moving a little bit, we need to work on the breath. So what you're trying to do when you inhale is inhale into your hands evenly on both sides. And then exhale, funnel that down towards your belly button. And just one more, and we're going to start moving. Nice job. Now what I want you to do is bring your left hand down and your right hand is going to reach up towards the ceiling. And I want you to try to feel really long from your right fingertips all the way down the side of your body to your right hip, okay? And inhale again, get longer here. And then exhale and just lean over to the side. Inhale to come back up and exhale, do the same thing. So I've been a physical therapist and Pilates teacher for 20 years. I've worked with quite a few people with scoliosis. Inhale up, exhale over. And what this workout is going to do today is going to start moving your spine in both directions, side to side, both rotations. We're trying to teach it how to move evenly. I understand all of you are going to have different curves. So we're not going to only work into one curve for this video because I want it to be appropriate for all of you. I also believe you need to learn how to work in both directions. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today is try to get you moving and the muscles working on both sides. Bring the right arm down, left arm up. Again, inhale, reach the fingertips up and feel long from fingertips all the way down to the hip and reach it over. This workout can also be done in conjunction with my other scoliosis routines. And then also, remember, I have a full length workout available as well, a full hour-long workout if you want that for home use. Okay, because really important to make sure that you are moving and getting that body used to side bending to each side, even though I know one side is going to feel harder than the other. That's why we're being nice and gentle with this. Okay, we're teaching your body how to move, even into the places that feel tight. And then come back. Nice job. Now inhale, both arms up. Exhale, I want you to rotate to the right. Bring your right hand down behind you, left hand to your knee, and then inhale back up. And exhale, take it the other way. Good. Inhale up and exhale. And again, what I want you to think of is just being gentle with this. We're just kind of trying to convince your body that it's okay to move, right? We are not forcing it. We're not trying to manhandle it into any certain direction. We're just kind of coaxing it. You want to show your body that it does have the ability to do this. Okay, and then come back up. Nice job. Arms are going to come down to your sides, and I'm going to have you lay down on your back. And we're going to have the legs hip distance apart with your feet flat, arms down at your sides. Take an inhale for me. Exhale, and I want you to curl your tailbone, and we're just doing a pelvic tilt. And then inhale to take it the opposite way. So the exhale flattens your low back as you tilt your tailbone towards you. Okay, and the inhale takes it the opposite way. So tail down and your low back arches. So to me, when there is any kind of scoliosis involved, it means there's an imbalance going on in the spine. There is a rotation, there is a side bend, and for you, what that means is the muscles feel lengthened, stretched on one side. They're gonna feel tighter on the other side. It can cause a hip hike on one side. It can cause a shoulder drop. All of these extra things start to happen. So by retraining your movement, it can help address all of those extra issues as well. Okay, on this next one, curl, roll, and we're gonna keep going all the way up to your shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale, come back down starting from the top. The key is to try to roll one vertebrae at a time, even though I know that's gonna feel really hard. Okay, you might even feel like you have a little sticky point. That's okay. That's why we're gonna do a few of them. I don't want you to ever feel like you have to give up if one feels hard. That's why we have lots of chances at this, okay? When you've been moving a certain way for your whole life, it's going to take a little while to retrain that. Really feel like you try to sink on the way back down. See if you can keep your head and shoulders relaxed. On this next one, roll up, stay there, and bring the right arm back behind you so it lands on the ground. And now roll yourself down. Okay, keep the arm there as you roll yourself back up. Stay here. Right arm down to your side, left arm back behind you. Roll back down. And eventually this will start to feel good, I promise. Roll up. Bring that arm down to your side. Roll yourself back down. Nice job. Hug that right knee in and straighten the left leg out. And then reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Toes pointed. Try to straighten the leg if you can. And I want you to lower it down towards the ground and then bring it around to the right for this little half circle. So we're just drawing this little circle in the air with the right leg. See if you can keep everything else nice and still during this version of leg circles. So you're pressing down into the left heel. You're trying to keep the ribs pulled in. Go ahead and switch directions on your circle. So around to the right and lift up the center. So we not only want to get the spine moving, but then we also want to work on this stabilization component, which is what this is doing, okay? Good, bring it up, hug it in. Keep your left hand on the knee, right arm out to the side, and bring your knee to the left, and you're gonna look to the right. Nice job, bring it back up and in, give it one more squeeze, and we'll switch legs. Okay, so left leg in, and then reach it up, point the toes just as straight as you can get it. I know it might not feel all the way straight, just as much as you can, and then lower it down the center, and then around to the left to come up. And you're just checking to try to get those hips to stay as still as you can. Okay, one more. Nice, reverse directions. If you're getting a hip clicking or popping, which I just heard on myself, do smaller circles, okay? That is normal. As you get stronger, it will go away. Smaller circles if you need to. Nice job. Hug it in. Bring the knee to the right, and you're gonna look over to the left as the left arm reaches to the side. Good, and then come back up, give it one more squeeze, and then hug both knees in again, and roll onto your left side. Okay, so you're gonna have your head in your hand, knees are together, feet are in line with your tail, and I want you to just lift the top knee up and down. These are called clamshells, and this also is a really good exercise for rotary stabilization of the spine. Okay, it also is going to work your gluteus medius, but I really like what it does here for the spine and scoliosis. Only lifting the top knee as much as you can, that hip doesn't roll back. Okay, that's the key. Keep it stacked. Nice job. Give me about 3 more. So if your body responds well to this workout, it's a great routine that you could do every day with your other workouts even, okay? Go ahead and press up. Stay here though, and go into what we call a Z-sit. Your right foot is back, your left foot is in. Again, if this is not doable at all, I want you to sit up on a couple blankets, okay? Just grab a couple towels or blankets, or even roll up your mat and sit up a little higher. You're trying to get both sit bones down, but if this is your tight side, you might feel like that right side is really high up. So again, just try to think of it coming down, arms out to the side, and we're gonna take our stretch over to the left. So your left hand comes down and your right hand comes up. And then come all the way back up, both arms, and take it to the other side. And back up. And yes, we're going nice and slow and deliberate here. That is purposeful. Here too, try to think about reaching up and then over. Remember kind of that breathing and the reaching we did at the very beginning of this session? That's what I want you to think about here. Okay, nice job. Arms come down, and now you're gonna lay down on your right side. Okay, so we're gonna be all the way down, and you're stacked, and then you're gonna lift your top knee and lower. Think about trying to draw kind of your abdominal muscles in. Keep the hips stacked. And breathe. No one side is going to feel different than the other, okay, especially with the scoliosis. That is very typical to have one side not feeling like the other one. Last 2. Nice job. Slowly push yourself up, and we're going to find our mermaid stretch on this side, which means the right foot in, left foot back. Also, this is going to feel different, okay? You have one tight side and one side that isn't as tight in that hip. That is normal. Try to get the hips down just as much as you can to sit upright, arms out, and let's take the right hand down and left hand comes up as you side bend over. And then lift and take it to the other side. And let's do one more of those in each direction. And up. Nice job. And we're going to bring your arms back down, and then you're going to come on to all fours. So you're going to be on your hands and knees. I want your hands right underneath your shoulders. Knees directly underneath your hips, and let's find a cat stretch. So that means you're going to tuck your tail, tuck your head, and round your spine. And then take it the opposite way. So head comes up, tail comes up, and just let your belly hang. And do another one like that. Round and curl. And then arch. Okay, and then now find a point halfway in between those two. So you have kind of as flat a back as you're going to get here. And then keeping that position, I want you to bring the right arm out in front of you. And just like we did at the beginning of class, reach your fingertips long. Now, if this is okay for you, then you're going to reach the left leg back. Maybe you just stay with your right arm, and that's fine. Okay, either version. Spinal balance is what we call this. You're reaching toes and fingertips apart. And breathing, and bring it back down. Nice job. Reset. Let's bring the left arm out. Okay, reach again those fingertips. Lengthening the whole left side, and then Maybe you can add the right leg. Reach, reach, reach. Nice. And bring it back down. I want one more on each side, so right arm first. Either stay there or add the left leg. And come back. Other side. So we gained some motion in the spine, and now we're working to kind of strengthen and stabilize you in that position. Okay. Come back down. Nice job. Bring your knees apart and sit back for a child's pose here. Stretch long. And then you're going to slowly restack your spine all the way up. Nice job. And then find our beginning position again. So your cross-legged position here. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring the right arm up and then reach it over. Back up towards the ceiling. Right arm down. Other side. Left arm and over and up. Arm down. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, rotate to your right. Notice if maybe it feels just a little easier than when we started. Arms up to center. Take it to the other side. And arms up, center, and bring your arms back down. Nice job. Cross your arms again or find those ribs. I want 2 more deep breaths, okay? Inhale into both sides of your ribs evenly. Feel them move apart and then exhale. Good, one more. And you can relax your arms down. And great job. I will see you next time. Thanks so much for stopping by. Remember, subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified every time a new video comes up. Like and comment on this video and let me know what you thought. You can also always come over to jessicavalantpilates.com to find all the resources I have for living a healthy lifestyle, including full-length workout videos, healthy recipes, and a community I would love for you to be a part of. So I'll see you there.